Hello everybody. Gonna do another TPF before they go away. Probably the last one. I think I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming. Sorry, I just joined the queue because it hit 7 because the Swiss queue was at 0 for so far. Ah. This pack is not great. There is a Nightshade Assassin. Good card. Might of Old Krosa. It's an okay card. It's a combat trick. Walk the Aeons is meh. 6-mana time walk. Gorgon Recluse. Pretty good madness card. Super Death Touch. Then there's Looteral Core. I really like Looteral Core. Which is a 1-1 shadow. Whenever it deals damage, loot. I used to not like it when I was a noob. Because I was like, but what if I don't want to loot, but I don't want to deal damage? I'll check the Looteral Core here. I guess the stream is working because it just popped up. I guess I am streaming, and yeah. Spike Tiller is a good card. You can turn your lands into 3/3s. That's a good card. Sudden Death, also a very good card. There's an uncommon missing, and Sudden Death is... There's not a lot of uncommons that are better than Sudden Death. I guess there are. There's Sulphurous Blast. I could see Sulphurous. I would take Sulphurous Blast out of this pack if there was a Sulphurous Blast in it. There's a Fortify, a Trespasser. It's between it's between Sudden Death and Spike Tiller. Spike Tiller is more fun. That is for sure. I don't know. Sudden Death is good removal. Spike Tiller is more fun. Gauntlet of Power. Let's see. If we would have taken the... Yeah, so we would have taken the Sudden Death. There's nothing here. Croson Cloudscaper? It's a 13/13. Gauntlet of Power is okay. And there's like there's a Thrill Hunt, Cloud Chaser Kestrel. Probably better than Gauntlet of Power. Gauntlet of Power is a Mirari's Wake for a color. And yeah, basically. So it's a Mirari's Wake type effect. Also, I woke up today and there's a whole bunch of snow. I was not happy. Oh, there's a Dirkwood Tracker too. Yeah, I'll take the Dirkwood Tracker. It's okay. Thysis? Jeez. Should have taken that Sudden Death. So I can take a Thysis. It's kind of clunky, actually. I'm just going to take the Gemhide Sliver. I only did 2 of these because I found out Shards of Alara was next, and I really like Shards block. Really like Shards block. Hopefully I can do some Shards drafts. And it's actually the actual packs as opposed to like the mixed packs they introduced near the end. And as much as I like Prismatic Lens, I definitely think I want Gemhide Sliver. Otherwise, that's a combo sort of with the Thermologist. I'm just gonna take Gemhide Sliver, and now my mana's great. Doesn't matter what happens. And because they introduced like the block boosters near the end of... It was like an experiment. It was terrible because like the whole beauty of ACR was that you like got the blades in the last pack for your colors because you were in your Faceless Devour. Okay, so what do I want here? Cancels, meh. Another Dirkwood Tracker is not really what I'm looking for here. Faceless Devour is a 2/1 shadow. Kills other shadow creatures? I have the only other shadow creature. And like, this pack's not great at all. I'm just gonna take the Faceless Devour. Wow. For a basic land? I remember that being okay. Barbershocker's terrible. Evil Eye of Urborg is okay. Urborg Siphon Mage is really good too, though. There's also strength in numbers, but like, I think Urborg Siphon Mage is the best card in the pack. Thalid Germinator I used to really like. It got a lot worse, like, I think Urborg Siphon Mage is still better. Isn't it? Green Black isn't really an archetype, though. Oh, it is, but you have to. I didn't get the Veet Spore Thalid or whatever, the Thalid Devourer. Thalid Germinator is okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna take the Siphon Mage. That shouldn't have happened. And the Might of Old Crosa is still here? Alright, well, let's just take the Gork and the Recluse. I guess we're green-black. And we have a really good discard outlet for black with the Urborg Siphon Mage. Basalt Sliver's terrible. Havenwood Worm's okay for our Gemite Sliver deck. What's Spitting Slug again? Attacks or blocks, you may pay if you do first strike. Otherwise, each creature blocking. I don't know. I like the 3-drop better. There's a lot of just interchangeable big dudes. And we already have. That's not a 5-drop. Hopefully, probably not playing this Looteril core. Thrill of the Hunt, sure. We can also take the Watcher Sliver, but I think Thrill of the Hunt's better. And flash it back off the Gemhide Sliver. So I don't know, we might have been able to be green-white here? What did I take? I took a Spike Tiller over a Sudden Death. Kind of regretting that now. Wormwood Dryad's just like a mediocre. And every once in a while you get to like Swamp Walk or Forest Walk all over your opponent. Also, I'm sorry if the webcam voice mouth sync sound is not I'm not playing the Glass Asp. I'll just take the Ignite Memory. Like, I'm not no one should play Glass Asp. It's not synced because I don't know. I put a delay on it, but then the last video I did, it was delayed because of the delay. I don't want the interceptors. Anyone, you can have the interceptors if you want. So we have like just 2 Gemhide Slivers, so we could just do whatever we want, really. That's my opinion. We could just do whatever we want. Kinda wish I had the Sudden Death over the Spike Tiller now, but the Spike Tiller is still a pretty good card. Like I said, 3/3/3s is pretty good. 3/3/3s is pretty good. Obviously, like every single card in this format, it was a lot better when damage stacked. I guess I should have done this thing. Sorry, I always forget to do that. Unless I go 3-0 here, I'm not doing another TPF. I'm just saving my money. Magus of the Arena is a good card. Otherwise, there is a Cradle of the Grave. Tap target creature you control. That creature fights a creature an opponent's choice he or she controls. Those creatures fight each other. Oh, they reworded this one to fight. Interesting. Wonder why they reworded that one to fight. Because this one definitely doesn't fight. And that does matter in like very rare circumstances in draft. There's no like infect or whatever. There's also a Necrotic Sliver. I could take the Necrotic Sliver, which is probably more likely to be played, or the Magus of the Arena, which is unlikely to be played. I guess I might as well take the Necrotic Sliver then. If I'm gonna say it like that. Okay. Giant Dust Wasp over Roiling Horror is probably gonna table. I don't know. It's not great. Can definitely come in. There's also a Wood Readers, which is pretty good if you've got a whole bunch of mana ramp, but I think I want a 3-mana or 2-mana 3/3 flyer. What does this do? Discard a card, you gain 2. Ugh. There's a Melancholy. It's a Pyromancer. I think I'd rather have the Pyromancer. I have 2 Gemite Slivers. Probably going to get some Evolution Charms. Yeah. So syncing issues. Apparently there's been syncing issues with other videos, non-Magic videos I've made, which probably most of you haven't seen. Did I do the plug? I think I put this up. I didn't do this. Also, Magic Gathering strat. This is my stuff, just me. This is where you can find me and other stuff. And then we'll go back to here. I got a little plug right here too. No dragons. I don't know. Nobody's passing any dragons. Yes, sadly, moving into black after passing sudden death is bad in this format. Because there's really only one good black card in the this pack, which is the Wrathy Trapper. They're probably not going to get it. I don't see. There's a Blight Speaker, but don't think I'm going to. I'm not a big fan of Blight Speaker. I'm a huge fan of splashing Shaper Parasite off 2 Gemite Slivers, though. Well, I guess I'll take this Cradle of the Grave. I passed 2 already. Possibly wrong. I'm not a big fan of Cradle of the Grave. It's like, what is it? From all the streams I watched yesterday, we determined it was the Black Essence Scatter. Because it can only kill a creature the turn it was cast. But I guess non-black creatures. Because back in Time Spiral, black could not kill black things. Yeah, I'll take another Prodigal Pyromancer. They get better in multiples. I like 2 Prodigal Pyromancers better than 2 Cradle of the Graves. Oh, I can't wait to draft that 0/1 pinger in Alara. It also has Unearth. Very good. Very bad if you kill it. Like all pingers, bad if you kill themselves. So yeah, I'm 5 color. I'm 5 colors here. I don't have to play the Shaper Parasite. I don't have to play the Necrotic Sliver. I could just be like green Jund. I could be Jund. I don't want, I could have had 4 Cradle to Graves, but meh. Ooh, that was a fun card. It's a Mana Elf. It's not a Mana Elf. I don't like Utopia Drake at all. Splashing Rada seems terrible, though. Maybe we're not black? We didn't see any red in the first pack, though. Phantasmagorion's not a great card, though. So, I'm saying though a lot. Yeah, whatever. Rare draft. Ooh, we could have had the Blight Speaker into Blight Speaker Utopia Vow. Blight Speaker's not really good unless you're searching up, but yeah, I definitely need this Evolution Charm. Definitely need this Evolution Charm. Oh wow, I've never actually looked at the art in this card. I thought it was like a dude, but it's definitely just like a bunch of mouths. See, whoa, Saltfield Recluse is still here? It's a really good card. Like, that is a really good card. At this point, it looks like I'm more likely to be red than black, so. Now I wish I'd taken that Magus to the arena. Yeah, now I really wish I'd taken that Magus. Oh no, I took Necrotic Sliver. Never really liked this card. But yeah. So how this is different than Fight is that Dirkwood Tracker deals damage first, and then that creature deals damage to Dirkwood Tracker. So I thought of if there was a Phantom Worm in play that is a 3/1, I think that works. then you deal damage first. It becomes a 2-0, and then the Dirkwood Tracker doesn't die. That's just like one of the. So I'm weird that they changed Megas to the arena to fight. Oh, somebody took the Roiling Horror. I don't. Reflex Sliver's terrible. Detritivore isn't worth any money because it's not block constructed season. Battering Sliver. Battering Sliver's so bad though. See, I don't know. I never liked Deadly Grub anyway, so we're kind of weak to flyers. That shouldn't happen. Such a good card. Alright, so I don't know. I just got 2 Urborg Siphon Mazes and tabled the Deadly Recluse. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I don't know what to tell you. Looks like I'm gonna be some kind of sliver deck. You can even just play the Shaper Parasite with like 2 Gemhide slivers. No island. Horizon Canopy? That's gotta be worth money. I don't even know how to check. I play it? I can even play it. It fixes my mana. Though keep in mind you could always have to pay life. Ooh, there's a Nakata War Pride too. That's unfortunate. Horizon Canopy is worth something like 16 tickets. So, yeah. No wonder Future Sight packs are so expensive. Grove is like 30. Obviously, Tarmogoyf is 80. Hopefully the person to my right opened a Goyf and a Foil Goyf. If the Horizon Canopy wasn't here, you slam Nakata War Pride. If you don't know what it does, it creates 3/3s that have to be blocked and can only be single blocked. So it just for each defending creature your opponent controls or something like that. Yeah, but that's not even close. It's Horizon Canopy. So let me do it more accurate because when it's sold out on some sites, the price Canopy. Yeah, it's worth like 16 or something. Okay, in this deck, Storm Entity is not great. Delay, just Thornwheeled Archer. It's a 2/1 Deathless Reach. Also, the first colored artifact, blue artifact. Ooh, foreshadowing to Shards of Alara. And then later, Landwear Empath is meh. It's okay. It's sort of card advantage, but you pay 4 mana for a 2/2. I'd rather have Flying Protection, Death Touch Protection, stuff like that. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get a Goyf. But I got a Horizon Canopy. That means I could do more Shards of Alara drafts. See me looking this way. I have a monitor over here. Heartwood. Sprout Swarm. If you saw my other one, Sprout Swarm is just Sprout Swarm. Heartwood Storyteller is whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, each of that opponents may draw a card. So it's not great at all. It's 3 mana 2/3. If Sprout Swarm wasn't here, I might take the Ichor Slick. If I don't take the Ichor Slick, I'm taking Sporloth. But Sprout Swarm, not close. I don't like any of these cards. I can't take the Infiltrator Ilcore. That's not true. I like the Infiltrator Ilcore. Centaur Omen Reader is not great. As long as it's tapped, creature spells you control cost 2 less to cast. Does not work well with Convoke, which was a big question at the time. So I'm just gonna take the Gathering Maters, actually, yeah. Now that I'm talking about how much I don't want that, Foil Street Wraith. That's probably worth, I don't know, half a ticket. I'm gonna take another Archer. Second Wind also is a removal spell. It's a very annoying removal spell, but it is a removal spell. Grave Peril? Oh, wow. I remember how bad that card is. It's a seal of destroy the next creature that comes into play. Thornwheeled Archer. Seems like we're only getting 1 Sprout Swarm. So I don't think I want to splash those. Don't want to splash that. No. But I'm probably going to splash the Necrotic Sliver. Maybe. I don't want to play that. Pyromancer is so good. Giant Dust Blast. I love this card so much. Wow. Want to take the... What's a conspiracy draft? I've heard some talk. People have been like mentioning it. I don't go to the Wizard's site at all, except to like look up information about Moto. This pack is super tough. I have no idea what to do. Do I? So that's a 2-drop. We have a lot of 2-drops. I don't really want to play this Battering Sliver. I'm playing that land. I just want to hide it to see how my playables. There's a Riddle of Lightning, which is actually really bad in my deck. I think I'm just going to take the Nomad over the Courser. I have a lot of 3-drops already. Oh, this is the card they should put in Journey to Nyx. So good. Because it does work with bestow creatures. Oh, there's the Logic Knot. But yeah, that's the Courser. Oh, Gathen Raiders. Yeah, how is this still here? This is a colorless card. I remember when people like Scout's Warning. It is no Quicken. Well, it is. It is a creature Quicken. All right, so we ended up in red-green somehow. I don't think we saw a single red card in the first pack. Okay. I'm still gonna play the Horizon Canopy just because it's a land that turns into a card. So I can run 17 lands, but then in the late game when I draw it, it turns into a card, possibly another land. Can't guarantee you don't draw a land. All of these cards are nothing I want. Am I gonna hate anything here? I could take... No, I'll take the Rapid Vigor for the sideboard, because there might have been that Sulphurous Blast in that first pack. And you know, it's... Wait, I don't remember. Actually... Oh, sure, Land We're Reborn. Revalue. For the deck, not money. What was I thinking? I don't know if Sulphurous Blast. I don't know if you can regenerate from Sulphurous Blasts. How do you spell sulfur? Who cares? None of these cards are good. I don't want to play against the 5/3. Problem solved. This card is technically played in some deck. It's a sideboard card in chain creature you control. It's a sideboard card in some... Ooh. Not playing it, obviously, because it's terrible. Oh no, it's a 1/3, isn't it? Yeah, I can bring it in if I'm facing a ramp deck. So this will be interesting. I have a lot of ramp and probably playing the Thrill of the Hunt. Yeah, it's a 1/3. I could bring it in a pinch. I don't know. People seem to really like Utopia Vow. It's really good at dealing with bombs, because bombs usually cost 6 mana, and giving your opponent a 7th mana isn't usually going to beat you. But it's really bad at dealing with the early rush, because you just giant growth your opponent. I was going to say Fatal Attraction works with Pyromancer, but not in a good way. I never really liked Needlespeak Spider. It's a 4/2, so it trades with everything. All right, so that's 21. 22, because Rada is actually good in a green-red deck. I could play the Shaper Parasite. Doesn't look like I'm going to. Looks like I'm going to play one of these cards. I don't think I'm double splashing the Necrotic Sliver. Despite the fact that I have 2 Gemhide Slivers, this deck doesn't look that good, actually. It's got a lot of 1/1s. What should I take over the Wood Readers? That's a 2-drop. I guess these Gathen Raiders are going to be 5/5s a lot. that, not playing that, not playing that. Maybe I just run 16 lands. Even though one of them's Horizon Canopy. Does that make sense? 2 Gemhide Slivers. Oh, Evolution Charm isn't very good in this deck. Oh yeah, so let's just go like that. Evolution Charm is not what I want in this deck. Evolution Charm is what you want in a 3-color deck. So, this deck has some game. Sadly, these Gemhide Slivers are so bad because I have 1 4-drop. But I think that's how it's gonna work. The Sports Worm's in there, right? Yeah, okay. What did I watch? Last week or something I watched Chion or Humph Mystical Teachings for a Sprout Swarm, which is just filthy. That is some filthy value. So it's got 2 pingers and some cards. Yeah, like I could have taken a Riddle of Lightning over the Nomad, I think. But the average converted mana cost in my deck, like I didn't have any Gathen Raiders at that point, but even still, there's just like Riddle of Lightning for 3 or 2 is just unimpressive. Oh yeah, and we got a Horizon Canopy, so who cares? Who cares? Who cares? What does that even get played in? Does it get played in a deck? I don't follow Modern. I don't follow Modern at all. All right. Yeah, now like I said, it's like an off-color Scryland. You can draw a card. That's why I'm playing it. 8-9 sounds okay. Then go like that. Yeah, it's a deck. I don't think I want to do anything with the black here. No. I could definitely just put in the Shaper Parasite, but what am I cutting? Wormwood Dried isn't very good, but meh. I don't really like this deck. But it is a Sprout Swarm, so it should be okay. Alright, join me for the rounds if you are so inclined to do stuff like that. If you're not, enjoy the Born of the Gods draft I do after this.